Hi, everyone. Summerween has officially begun. Today is the first day of Summerween. Now, I'm getting a bit of a late start because I had a productive morning. I got my car inspected, a car wash, and I got it registered. And I did a little bit of decluttering. Need to do a lot more. But anyways, on to picking up the first book of the Read-a-Thon. For me, the first book is going to be Jaws. And so I'm going to sit here for the next half hour or so and jump into the book. Well, that was quite an interesting start to a shark-based thriller. I believe this is based on the theory of a road shark. But essentially, a woman goes swimming or skinny dipping on the beach after midnight alone. She doesn't return in the morning. Her date is puzzled on where she went, goes down to the beach, finds her clothes, assumes she went back to the house. When she doesn't, he calls the police because he assumes that she possibly drowned. Then the police investigate and they see part of a body on a beach. So that's where we're at. Very interesting start to the book. I wasn't expecting a dead body so soon. I'm going to keep reading for a while. Okay, so for a bit of an update, I have officially DNF Jaws at the third chapter. It just wasn't captivating my attention in the way that I was hoping it would. So instead, I picked up She Started It by Sian Gilbert. And I am loving this. I'm a little over 100 pages in. There's a 4-girlfriend group who bullied a girl, and she invited all 4 of these girls to her bachelorette party. It is an isolated closed circle mystery trope set on a private island in the Bahamas. And up until the point where she reached out, they hadn't talked in over 10 years. And I keep struggling to put the book down to even eat dinner because I am so captivated. So this is going to be it for tonight. Okay, so we're back into day 2 of Summerween. Last night, I got to the halfway point and She Started It, which means I made the correct decision in DNFing Jaws because today, this morning and early into the afternoon, I finished She Started It. This was a 5-star thriller for me. I think this actually got me out of a reading slump, which is even more exciting. And then on top of that, this probably had the best midpoint I think I've read in a thriller, which is the point I went to bed at last night. The reveal was phenomenal. And then the arrival of the dead body that immediately followed was great too. There were so many people who could have done it at that point and had a reason to do it that I was hooked till the end. Now, I did know who the killer was about 3/4 of the way through, and I still really loved the ending, but I did not guess the twist. I felt like it was very well executed. I liked the subject matter and how it showed bullying and what that psychologically does to a person. And I loved this. I cannot recommend this more. So now I'm going to leave and go for an outing. I'm kind of craving going to Michael's and seeing if they have any of their Halloween stuff out because it's Summerween. Oh, and for Summerween, I am today wearing Haunted by my TBR pile shirt, which is so fitting because my TBR pile is too big, to be honest. So I did go to Michael's and I also stopped by Walmart to pick up a couple things to eat over the next few days. I've decided I'm going to pick up the last one at the wedding. I'm 50 pages into the last one at the wedding, and it starts off with a father getting a phone call from his daughter that he hasn't heard from in 3 years, and she announces that she's getting married. And so far, it's a little bit comedic, and we've gotten a little bit of mysteriousness surrounding the fiance so far. And the wedding is happening like pretty immediately into the book. The father was only given like a couple months' notice. And what was funny was that I went to Michael's today, and the father who's narrating the book, his wife, before she passed, used to work at Michael's. So I found that interesting. And I'm going to take a break, eat some dinner. I'm going to put the clean sheets I just washed onto my bed. And an annoying thing I've come into contact with is that this book is filled of cat hair, which has been making me sneeze, and I've been having to pick it off pages. So whoever got this from the library previously had a cat. And if I continue finding quite a bit, I may have to see if I can get the ebook from the library so that I can read it on my Kindle. That's a bit of an unfortunate update, but I am liking the book, so all is well so far. So I just realized that not only do I need to finish my laundry so I have clothes for tomorrow, but I also need to edit this vlog tonight, or at least most of it. So the reading is done for tonight. I finished 54 pages into the last one at the wedding, and she started it. So pretty good start, and I will see y'all in day 3.